a new way of cracking the whip. Oh, it was civil war. And so the clamp was fashioned and the seal was put on strong. Our anal sphincters needed more. Yes, in them we would confide until the day we died, to keep the integrity of our bowels. But soon, anal stability turned to rigidity. Things could not withstand any more force. We knew something had to be done soon before the bowels broke from the Civil War.
In my backyard, veneers in his face. Gary busy in my backyard. He won't vacate from this place. He's my mortal nemesis. He won't leave the premises. His teeth I always see. He's hiding in the trees. Gary busy in my backyard, veneers in his face. Gary busy in my backyard. He won't vacate from this place. He's such an evil foe. He's laughing in my phone. He's everywhere that I go. He won't leave me alone. Gary busy in my backyard, veneers in his face. Gary busy in my backyard. He won't vacate from this place. As Gerald foe, he's laughing in my phone. He's everywhere that I go. He won't leave me alone. Gary busy in my backyard, veneers in his face. Gary busy in my backyard. He won't vacate from this place. Everyone's Gary busy. Everyone's Gary busy. Everyone's Gary busy. Everyone's Gary busy.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Dave. This is FFOP Radio. Welcome to it again. You know how it goes. Let me introduce my co-host and producer, Krista. It's right over there off camera.
Hi.
Looks like Half Native is showing off his cat in a box.
That's
Welcome,
adorable.
everybody. So, what have we got going on tonight? Some late 90s commercials. I can't nail it down to anything other than that. There's some late 90s of basic cable. What's happening, everybody? Welcome, Rachel, Mr. Yabo, FDO Ryan, etc. Brick, etc., etc. Other Kiwis, the birds. So that's what we're doing tonight. Don't know exactly where in time. Like I said, late 90s, somewhere in there. You know, after watching those New Zealand commercials, like, oh, we're not so different. We kind of are a lot. But, you know, for this type of story, it helps us all to come together. All right, so let me make this nice and big for big at all. Woo! All right, so buckle up, guys. Late 90s, basic cable. If you were lucky enough to have basic cable, you know, congratulations. This is all I got to say to you. Not an option where I was at in life. You know, it was just too expensive. Too expensive, they'd say. There you go. Is it? I don't know if it was.
Yum yum time. Everybody's gonna get some. Mommy's got your milk, right? Oh, look.
Yeah, it's like streaming for boomers. But this is the thing. This is when boomers ruled the earth like the dinosaurs, Jameson. You know what I'm talking about. Like, back before cable, and you had to, like, type in LimeWire and stuff like that. You're looking for corn on the internet. You know what I mean?
All that corn.
You had to just sit there and take it. You just had to sit there and take it. And whatever that it was cable TV. Streaming
Matt.
for boomers? Hell yeah. But it's the only thing we had.
Look, just like milk. You won't know the difference. Almost ready.
And then they eat her ass alive.
Oh, yummy, yummy. Doesn't that look
I feel that in my
nice,
bones.
kitty? Uh-oh.
Got milk.
You always have to make sure you got it. And like, number one, always have it, but cats don't need it. Number two, don't act so nervous. Like, they're going to see through you immediately. It's like a Tales from the Dark Side movie.
America Online 4.0, the easiest just got easier.
It's easy to install and easy to get started.
If you have any questions,
We're going to send you guys a disc in the mail. I want you guys to take that disc and pop it into some sort of drive.
Your gateway.
call us 24 hours a day, 7 days
It'll be a hard disc, but I want it to be floppy.
a week.
They're always there.
It can't get any easier. America Online, so easy to use and so easy to get started. No wonder it's number one.
I'm on my
No
pervert
wonder.
websites and chat rooms all the time now. It's so easy.
Circuit
used the
City's
AOL
50th
to play
anniversary
pool.
sale is going on now. You'll get a free $50 gift card when you
Two cats is still pushing it, Brick. Don't have any. I mean, if you want me.
buy any 32-inch or larger TV, any camcorder $549 and up, and more. Like this Panasonic compact VHS camcorder
Gary
with
Busey in My Backyard is basically our theme song now.
Yeah, we'll get a Gary Busey in my backyard. You know what I miss? Having a technology that always did something, but only one thing, right? Like a camera, a camcorder, like an audio recorder, like whatever. Now we've all got it in our phone, but now like that's what's cutting the dicks off of us as a society. I think the problem is like when you have everything on your phone, you forget that it has everything. Like a flashlight, audio, video recording, still pictures. It plays, videos through YouTube and other places, other streaming services. You can talk to anybody all the time, and you forget it does these things. So I just carry a flashlight around because everyone, it's easier to just go click instead of like scroll, find, flashlight function, turn on. By then, Jason Voorhees has murdered your ass. What you want is like an immediate like click, boom. Now you know you're getting killed immediately. But like, I don't know. I still got my iPod. It's so sad. iTunes doesn't work with it. I got to find a way to get all my music back on there. Because like some stuff I just can't live without. My iPod.
with LCD screen and electronic image stabilization, now just $599.99. Or get a free $100 gift card with any camcorder, $999 and up. Don't miss the savings at Circuit City's 50th anniversary sale, going on now.
We didn't say it, but it was. Here's the thing, guys. Back in the 90s when this stuff was huge, it was huge.
Huge.
It's a service is state of the art. Circuit City service is state of the art. Had me. I knew it. I was like, hey, I do it to this day. They've been on 50
It's
years.
Teletubby's favorite things. Lala really loves her ball. Dipsy's hat makes him sing. Tinky
You know those things are like between 8 and 10 feet tall?
Really?
Yeah. Like
Oh.
the people in there are like actual full size. Not actual. It's maybe denigrative, but like they're full size
humans?
human beings in these costumes, and they're just like giant. Everything around them is just made to look small. There you go. Service is
Tinky Winky has a-
Jameson knows. God damn it. Jameson always knows. Jameson makes the donuts.
magic bag.
Rachel's still waiting
Home
for
scooter
an
is
invite
her
to
favorite thing.
Someday I'm still working through Juno. You know what I mean?
Teletubby's favorite things. Yours to own only on video.
Are you crazy? No, Johnny, don't!
I gotta save.
No, Johnny! Johnny, I'm telling your mother! This
He'll be
isn't
dead.
funny!
He'll be dead.
Okay, sweetie, is that you?
Brick dressed as the yellow Teletubby for a rave once.
Oh, for a rave? Well,
I guess there's no
Rave.
rules for
why would you
raves.
go to a number one? Why would you go to a rave dressed as a Teletubby? Like, aren't there like rave figures out there? Like, do you have to co-op to that? Yeah,
That's a
lots
lot
of
to
things. That's what I'm
unpack.
saying, man. We don't have time to go into all of this.
We need a whole show
Rick's
for
like,
that.
I'm gonna drop a little nugget. Like I went to a rave as the yellow Teletubby, and you're like, oh god.
Isn't that Lala? I don't know.
For that.
Johnny.
My Dr. Pepper, bro.
I got him.
Oh, thank goodness. Johnny?
She's willing to put her lips on the can after it's been like out there in alligator farts and fish.
It's the
shit.
90s. That was huge in the 90s.
No, you didn't take alligator farts to the face in the 90s. That wasn't a thing.
Can I have yours?
Here's what's new from
Think your
Blue.
dad is a
Music.
bitch.
Presenting new Sing-Along Blue. Just squeeze Blue's paw,
Guys, Blue was like the Elmo of the 90s.
and she'll play music. Squeeze her other paw,
Although I would say like Blue was probably more associated with like the early aughts.
and she'll bark along.
That was already an adult.
Blue.
Play the Blue's Clues way. That's what's new from Blue.
Get inside the ring with Bill Goldberg up next on the Superstation.
He's lost a lot of weight, guys. Not I don't know if you guys follow wrestling personalities or not, but Bill Goldberg looks like he's got my frame on him now.
Step right up to Comedy Central and see what we've got to laugh about. Like the
think
twisted
Bill
antics of
Stein's
South Park.
Oh, sick, dude.
And the chaotic sketch comedy of the Upright
Elmo
Citizens
was Elmo
Brigade.
of the 90s. That's true.
Don't miss our Wednesday night lineup with some of the most shocking comedy ever seen on
Guys, you'll
television.
be shocked.
Dude,
It
this
was
is
the
pretty fucked
90s.
up right
Being shocking was the thing. Even into like the I don't know, early 20s, mid 2010s. It was very cool to be like shocking. You know what I mean?
South Park
Yeah, like
and the Upright
Batista,
Citizens.
he's dropped a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
well, you know, now that he's like, I'm not gonna be a wrestler anymore, and I'm not gonna be like a superhero in a movie. But if I do, you know, I'll go beef up.
Brigade. More bleeps per minute guaranteed every week from Comedy Central. On Time Warner Cable.
Imagine what could be next. We'll
The
find
nation's
out.
obsession with Oreo O cereal has made milk a precious commodity.
It's been tough.
Also, these tariffs. Am I right, guys? Tariffs.
Very
Topical humor.
What was that?
That would be our dog Spot.
After a dog tariff.
Oreo O's and milk. The crisis
Your mom pours dog semen all over your cereal? Disgusting, children.
continues.
Taking you
There's the
away.
Cadbury's cream egg
Hello.
and the caramel egg. And now the new Cadbury's chocolate cream egg.
Bok, mother- Yeah,
Filled
of
with
course.
deep, rich
Racist.
chocolate.
I love these eggs.
No bunny.
I don't like any of those eggs.
I fucking love. I've
Cadbury's
never had the
makes
chocolate
one-
ones.
Cadbury's mini eggs, they make what a marvelous product. Like that'd be like a one and done sort of thing. Like even though my beloved wallet moth was stolen whole cloth by everybody everywhere. I'm not bitter about it. Cadbury's made their tiny mini eggs. Oh, delicious. And then they were like, "Oh, how do we take that, kickflip it and make it?" Would be like if the guy who invented toaster strudels also invented Pop-Tarts. You go like, "Oh my god." Like the guy who invented like bullets is also the guy who like invented the bulletproof vest, right? It would be unimaginable. But there's Cadbury's, the mini egg, delicious. Oh, so delectable and savory. And they go, here's 3 giant blobs of diarrhea that when you get them as a gift from someone, you'll make the honest effort to try. But by the time metabolic syndrome kicks in, they're already dead of old age.
David got me some.
Terrible. They're terrible.
But you got
Mini
me some.
eggs, better than cream eggs. The masses have spoken. The masses have spoken. How about the Cadbury Scream Egg? Jameson.
Hi, I'm Dave Foley, and you're watching Comedy Central instead of dating.
Among game show pairings, they take the cake. Bob Barker and Ron Roddy can't hold the candle.
Ben did all his
Bob
stunts
Barker and Roddy Piper.
for Ferris
I do
Bueller,
all
right?
my stunts right here.
Pat Sajak and Vanna White pale in comparison.
The Fresh Prince of Washington, D.C.
And they can beat up
on-
Alex Trebek and whoever
On When Ben Stein's Money at first, right? Does that make
it is that
crazy?
feeds them the answers.
This isn't Jeopardy, Elliot.
There's just no comparison. Ben and Jimmy are back for an all-new season. Monday
Yeah.
through Thursday at
Wow.
7:30 and
I
11:30,
remember-
only on Comedy
I
Central.
remember him being on there.
The Cadbury Neil Breen egg.
Cybersexual beings. They're looking to get with your children online. Jeff Fahey is coming Lawnmower Man style. With Donald Morrison with a big plate of cookies. There's about 10 dozen of them. Vincent D'Onofrio as Donald Morrison. Guys, come on.
The 13th floor.
Boring.
Rated
Lame.
R. Opens everywhere May 28th.
Why the
Dangerous
long
much?
face, Slick? Why? I'll tell you why. My car broke down. I lost my wallet. My dog Peppy turned against me. It's raining on me. And to top it off, I need to make a phone call, but I don't have any change.
Well, that's no biggie. Just dial 1-800-COLLECT. It's really fast and easy to use.
1-800-COLLECT?
Anyone can use.
How fast is it? That's the thing. Guys, before the internet and like high-speed internet even, like the internet was bullshit in the beginning. He said, well, it's fast. It's easy to use. Like the slap chop. Is it any faster than slapping your own tomatoes and chopping them yourself? Probably not. But before we had actual speed, you had to like make up bullshit, like the Showtime Rotisserie Girl by Ron Coe. You set it and forget it. Hey, you want to dial a collect call? Whoa, you know what's so fast? Dialing 1-800-COLLECT. It's fast, it's easy, and it's fast. If you're not talking to a family member in under 10 minutes, it's on us. Collect. Fast and easy.
You can use it, and it can save a bundle, too.
Wow, thanks. Many things are looking up.
That's the spirit. 1-800-COLLECT. It's fast, it's easy, it saves.
Meet Bruce Miller.
It's so fast.
With the push of a button, he commands his legions. With Sky Reply from SkyTel, Bruce can choose from a list of responses to reply to messages and email.
Fuck yeah, dog. He put in some special spicy ones for his friends and family.
Right from his pager. Which means Bruce can handle
Thank you. What an email
almost
said.
any situation.
Finished.
Dad. Dad, it's the 90s. I got a nose ring, daddy.
Tel puts you in control. Can your pager do that?
Beginning today, the family trip will never be the same.
That's like shit.
A silhouette premiere by Oldsmobile.
The Oldsmobile sucks. Yeah, whatever. Toyota Honda make some of the best looking minivans out there on the market today. Yeah, hands down. I don't care who you are. Do American companies even make minivans anymore? Ford said goodbye. They were like, hey, we're putting a lot of money into the crossover, which died.
Well, you just have like my car, like an Escape. You get something like that.
Like you either have a crossover or you have an SUV. Toyota and Honda, they go lean into that shit. They go get with what? They get Sienna? Boom. We'll keep it forever. Honda's got the Odyssey. It's great stuff.
The first minivan with an audio-video
That's a van you can fuck in. You take those seats out.
entertainment system built right in.
Tell those kids to hit the fucking bricks.
Start
Make
enjoying
another
the
one
trip.
in the back.
The silhouette premiere. Only from
Just leave the
Oldsmobile.
kids at home if you want a quiet holiday.
Listen, you're 37 years old.
37 and a half.
Mark, you're an adult. It's time to chip in around here.
Grandma doesn't pay.
They let him go 37 and a half years? Oh, Grandma doesn't. And this is how Joel Guy Jr. started. They go, well, hey, it's been 40 years. Time to pay money. And he go, I'm going to kill all of you with a murder kit I get at Walmart. And they go, is the 4K cameras rolling? Cool. Beep, beep, beep. And then after I cut myself up during the murder, I'll come back here to this self-same checkout station. You get the first aid I need. Beep, beep, beep. And then my poor, stupid defense attorney will go like, well, they never checked the handwriting in his murder book that was in his trunk.
Doesn't pay to live here?
Grandma's 93.
Well, there you go. What about Larry?
Harry's a dog.
Okay, and I'm a kid, and kids should stay for free and eat for.
Fuck this guy. Fucking fire him out of a cannon into a wall. I'm a kid. 37 and a half? Yeah, I'll leave my murder journal here. This kid is going to be like, yeah, I'm a kid. This 37-year-old man is going to go like, all right, happy Thanksgiving, and then everybody's dead.
Mr. Yabo says this guy is currently carrying on a conversation online with a 13-year-old girl named Natasha.
Oh, yeah, hell, this is Jason Genesis, if you're familiar with lol cows. This is fucking the alpha and omega male.
Holiday
Joel Guy Jr. and Gypsy had a baby.
Kids always stay free, and now they eat every meal free at
They're
today's
also
Holiday Inn.
losers, no matter what
Straight
age.
is boring. That's why I love
His
the
mom
Grand
should
Curl.
take his computer
L'Oreal's
and
first
completely
mascara
throw it away.
ever to
Just complete. Puts computer away. Jason Genesis. Guys, you remember when Mila Jovovich was on the lips of every man in the world? Jesus Christ, did I want everybody to shut the fuck up about that. Thank God she's aged out of that demo. Very few things in my life did I have, like, by and large, there's not been much. There's been a few things I've just had to sit through and wait for time to take its toll. The Olsens, all the hornballs around me to be like, oh, they're going to be 18. Like, yeah, because they're going to want to like drive out to the middle of Arizona, bumfuck nowhere, and be like, yo, dude, you were watching a calendar about when I was going to turn 18? That got me hot. Mila Jovovich, one of those people. Dane Cook, obviously. I had to wait for people to come around on that one. But you know what? Hey, it's fine. It's fine being right as long as it just takes a million years to get there and everybody acts like a total chud in the meantime.
To curl your lashes. All by
Mila Jovovich, whatever. She was fine in Fifth Element.
Oh, that
Get
was
over
her?
it. Pound your boners down, dudes.
Multipass?
Really?
That's
This
Mila
amazing
Jovovich?
technology curls as Atlantis.
Multipass.
So ditch their old eyelash curler and get L'Oreal the Grand Curl.
I'm gonna marry Paul W.S. Anderson and make some fucking shitty Resident Evil movies.
Splendid looking
Monster
Lexus. Thanks. Like my Seville, no doubt a technological marvel. Blessed with the control of the world's most
Do
renowned.
you have nowhere else to be, Peterman? Like, I'm waiting for a girl to show up so I can finger bang her in my Lexus. Dan Cook has the 18-year-old.
Driving system.
System? So
Oh,
annoying.
that's right. You don't have the North Star.
Right, we all Lance Armstrong for Rachel. We all have them. There are people out there we just go like, why does everybody like these chuds? Stop it, you motherfuckers! I had the same feeling about Harry Potter. What's her face? Chudsley. What's her name? Chud Winslow.
Oh my God! Stop saying things.
Chud
Stop.
Capricorn.
Back.
Her name is Judith Light. Yeah, I know Lexus is a fancy Toyota. Who do you think I am? An idiot? Yeah, Lexus, Acura, and I want to say no, because Lexus is Toyota. Isn't Acura Honda? Anyway, whatever. Judith Light, right?
I don't know. You keep talking. I can't think
Her
straight.
name was Chudsley. I didn't even know what I was talking about.
The Harry Potter girl.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Judith Winslow.
She was
Angela, says Jameson. J.K. Rowling.
Schmangela. No, the
J.K. Chudling. That's what I'm talking about. Chud K. Rowling. Schmangela is what I'm talking about.
Our system.
Tony Danza stuck into a tree just like Tony Bonanza.
Chat, somebody help me so I don't have to look it
No,
up.
what's his name? Not Tony Bonanza. Tony Danza and Sonny Bono.
The rage is coming from Krista tonight.
Sonny Bono. Judith Light. Yeah, Judith Light is the boss. Not only is she that, but she's a judge in SVU. She's Casey Novak's boss sometimes. She goes, Casey. Casey. Nothing I can do here, Casey. Tony has gotten a stick up his ass. Tony.
Emma Watson. God damn it.
Well, who's talking about Emma Watson?
You were talking about her.
Who the fuck is Emma Watson?
She's the girl in Harry Potter.
No, I was talking about J.K. Rowling.
I thought you were talking about the actress.
The lady, the TERF, if you will. Is that a popular term? The TERF who wrote J.K. Potter? Harry Chudling?
Seville, with all the power and control of the North Star system. Now just $549 a month. It's what's next.
Do I want to know how much? No, it would break your heart.
See your Cadillac dealer.
Oh, here's the thing. I got the Catera because it's the caddy that zig. Don't worry about it, Brick. The only thing that matters, don't worry about it. Just get the Seville. Don't get the Seville. Get the Eldorado or get the Catera. It was the caddy that zigs. The rest of this, it's all bullshit. Chris is lost in the fantasy world.
Today.
Off in the land of Gary Busey's and Emma Watson's.
This is a Philly cheesesteak. This is a
The nasty TERF, right?
toaster. Not a good fit. This is
damn.
toaster breaks
That toaster had no holes in the top.
melts. Grilled sandwiches from your toaster. Toaster breaks melts.
Just boil it and forgoil it. Not that Dave is aware of J.K. Rowling as a TERF. Yeah, I'm not, I'm not an old man. I'm not your daddy's TERF.
Real cheddar. Come in grilled cheese, ham and cheese, Philly cheesesteak. Want a grilled sandwich? Try
Take that,
toaster
you
breaks
stupid
milk.
bitch, son. Plus, it's already ready. Like, that sandwich is hot and toasty. He's like, want a toasted sandwich? Get a fork, little fucker.
The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, the ultimate source
Brought
for
to you by Toaster Strudels.
Good news,
Toaster
you guys.
sandwiches.
30 years later, he's back. He's back.
news.
This is the couple's first child, which puts them a full 13.
Read or okay, I take that back. I saw one Harry Potter. I got pulled to it.
By a girl I was dating.
No, not even me. My best friend in high school, his girlfriend, and her ilk all saw those, or read those fucking books because the movies hadn't come out yet. I don't want to go to that shit, but it was free because Sean worked at the movie theater. But I was still like, this is balls.
Yeah, I saw the first one.
Behind Alan's former partner, Mia Farrow, who watches those Sally Struthers adoption commercials like it's the Home Shopping Network. Your dad is your dad and your mom is your mom. But your dad is also your mom's dad, making your mom your sister, and your dad your grandfather. But since your sister mom is married to your
Guys, remember how weird Woody Allen was? He was a sexual pervert. Now, we just all laughed at it. Like, Roman Polanski's a sex criminal who flew off to France, and we just go, but his movies.
Father, dad, she's also your grandmother, and he's your brother-in-law.
Every Monday through Thursday at 11, only on...
No, some dude who was having sex in my motel room. It happened to you too?
Comedy Central.
Oh my God.
As I watched.
Nobody's even close. It's Kawasaki.
Kawasaki Ninja sport bikes hold more AMA Superbike championships than any other bike.
I mean, if that's your thing, if you get big nuts about like fairings, whatever. I'm a more of a cruiser type dude. Something you put your ass in and spend a long time in. I can't see my ass sitting in like a sport bike. You see him. You see him. Obviously, you see him out there on the street. They're doing it, but at what cost?
And the 99 lineup is stacked with winners.
Okay, Julia, you can't say, Harry Potter was an enjoyable series, but she was a dog shit writer. Okay, so the books were good, except she couldn't write. That's an oxymoron and a hypocrisy. So you have been banned from our Discord.
Kawasaki Ninja Performance starts at just $29.99. Jump on a winner.
See your Kawasaki dealer, Midwest Action Cycle
like
at 251 Host Drive in Lake Geneva.
Kawasaki. Maxwell English, if you ever want to talk about lol cows, please do hit me up.
Everybody that's been put in front of me, I've destroyed.
What?
Dave could see his ass sitting on a motel bed facing the other bed.
How dare you?
Fear the spirit! Probably the most intense.
Is Dave high?
No, I'm almost totally drunk though. Like it's almost all gone.
You're ever gonna find.
That's fast.
Hey! You've seen the future of professional wrestling, and it's Goldberg. There's a new sheriff in town.
Who's next?
Guys, you must have saw that classic movie with David Arquette. I think it was called Wrestle Time. No, what was it called? It was called like Slam Down or something. David Arquette is like a huge wrestling fan. I watched it. I was a wrestling fan back in the day. Goldberg was in it.
It was huge in the 90s.
Diamond Dallas Page. It was huge in the fucking 90s, you guys. It was the 90s. It was huge. It was the wrestling fanaticism that took us all by storm.
Find out Thursday nights on Thunder. And if you want to get inside WCW, get Inside the Ring.
Whatever I said was definitely close.
On the Superstation.
My, it's me. Ultimate Eric here inviting you to come on in. The water's fine.
May is paddling month that Lackey enjoys.
Imagine like having to be like a Pauly Shore type, switching over to like this. Oh God, what was Nancy Reagan looking motherfucker where she goes like, "Cow, watch out, easy does it. Drinks and drugs will kill you." I know he actually wrestled for real. It was fucking crazy. But like, you don't have to like. That's the thing. The thing about wrestling is like a bunch of dudes have come from it into the movies, right? Like The Undertaker, The Rock, Cena, others. But like every time they want to use the WWF back in the day or the WWE now as like a promotional thing, it wasn't hard to just like get some actor, get them reasonably in shape, and they would run out there and.
Yeah, I met Triple H's mom.
Oh whoa! You
Once.
guys have cookies?
No, she was super dehydrated, so they had to call an ambulance, and we had to go get her because she was
DH. Dehydrated.
Yep.
Hulk Hogan's a piece of shit, Brick. Don't bring up his name in my fucking house. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Macho Man Randy Savage, R.I.P. May he live forever in paradise.
What about Brooke Hogan?
Beyond. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Get $100 off aluminum canoes or any pre-owned kayak. Plus, get a free Old Town life jacket with any boat purchase. Plus, Teva sandals, aqua socks, and Patagonia baggies.
Teva,
Only in May and only in
stupid hat.
We'll bring out the ultimate in you.
They couldn't even get her something that doesn't have tags on it. They go, hey, bitch, we're going to pull you out of your pantsuit and put you in this number. You know, she hated the whole fucking experience.
Because you are, Dory.
Get it in gear.
That's the guy he killed in the tent back there.
Enjoy.
Yeah, be a man, Hogan. Come on, don't be scared. Hogan, listen to Macho Man Randy Savage and the Rascals, you piece of shit.
Hi, I'm Ben Stiller, and I've touched Cameron Diaz, and you're watching Comedy Central.
Get it, guys?
No, you're not hallucinating. But Patsy and Adina might be.
Wake up, Pat. Come on, darling.
What time is it?
Yeah.
For a
He is a piece of shit. And hello, we all sort of saw it coming with the whole sex video.
Psychedelic or psychotic experience. Groove with Comedy Central every Friday night for 3 back-to-back episodes of
Hi, sweetie.
Absolutely Fabulous. Every Friday starting.
Never heard of it.
Is okay. And the tier of British comedies that I know and love. It's Are You Being Served? The Young Ones. Blackadder's up there. Faulty Towers is up there. And Absolutely Fabulous, my mom watched. So I was like, okay, fine. I found what's her name, the redhead, mildly attractive. The movie for Absolutely Fabulous is okay.
Starting at 10 p.m.
Run! The Wrestler was the movie with Mickey Rourke. You're very correct, Rachel. Guys, did somebody ask that question? If they did, the answer is there. Get her a gold star. Krista?
We can't get to the championship unless you run your butt off.
I don't do the lol cow thing, but it show me some Dabbleverse. Oh, God. There's too many lol cows even for me.
What's a Dabbleverse?
I think I might know who Dabbleverse is. It was huge. No, yeah. AbFab was definitely one of those things that hit big, Keeping Up Appearances, Chef, the British invasion of the 90s rivaled that of the 60s, because in the 60s it was the music, in the 90s it was the shows. Nobody's missing out on Rax, Maxwell. If you know what a lolcow is, you know 3 things. You know what a lolcow is, you know what Chris Chan, you know Cobra, you know Rax.
And you know that Marty's dead.
You know that Marty is dead.
R.I.P. 7
Rax
years.
may not know. Maybe to this day. I don't know. He should. He's dead.
Hey, what's up, boss? Hey, hold on, boys.
Oh, yeah,
Play
the
the
movie was
power
good.
8. Keep playing challenge.
You get a gold star anyway,
little
Rachel.
Man.
From me.
for the big prize? A trip for 4 to a championship
David.
game? You know it, Jack.
Unless we win.
Hey, bring it on.
Bring it on.
Just log on and play the code on
Where
the
are
back
you
of your
guys
label.
at?
1 in 6 chance you'll win something
Check out my laptop and this 90s internet page.
cool from a mother load of prize.
It's got Flash, Adobe Flash. It's built in.
Work up a sweat, grab a power 8. Keep playing.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Maxwell, he's really dead. At this point, we just have to say, yes, he's dead. Marty is dead. All of his friends have come out and said it. Everything released since his death has been AI and has not been his vocal intonation or pattern. He's dead. He's dead.
Scandals involving people
FDO
with...
says, I like how whenever Dave talks about an actress, he always comments how hot she was, / or how everyone else had to have chub for them, but not him, because he's not a chud.
Right, because that's the thing. Hello, if you lived through the 90s, it wasn't there weren't Helen Mirrens. All the people I was hanging around in junior high and high school in the 90s, they weren't oh my God, did you see Beaches? No, they were constantly worried about Shannon Elizabeth's rack. the American Pie series of movies was like the constant bane of my existence. Yeah, I get it. Like everybody around me was constantly horned up over hot chicks, and yeah, me too to an extent. But there was so much more I wanted to do and express and talk about than just like, yeah, whoa, hey, chicks are hot, hot chicks are hot. He had a fentanyl overdose, Maxwell. Are you new? Welcome to the show, Maxwell. Jesus Christ. Marty's dead.
R.I.P.
Fentanyl overdose. R.I.P.
He's a douchebag,
Chris
but
Chan
R.I.P.
is now Christ Chan or Christina. I don't know where we are anymore. I don't give a fuck about King Cobra. We're in uncharted territories. Daniel Larson's in a federal prison for being a nut job. The end, you know?
With all their teeth.
Americana. Just one of the things you'll learn about on Win Ben Stein's Money. Categorically speaking, one of the...
In the 90s.
What was I worried about in the 90s?
Instead of hot chicks.
It depends on what year. I had a lot of hobbies and a lot of friends. I was playing like Smash Brothers. I had a lot of shit going on. Like, don't get me wrong, I got it. Like, hot chicks were, they didn't have a space in my life. It's just like, I wanted to have more than one conversation over the course of my fucking childhood.
Rachel,
how do I know this? Oh, I don't know, Maxwell. Fall into the lore at any point? I don't know. It's only like what do you mean?
Rachel, Marty is Music Biz Marty, and he was the biggest troll against Cyrax, and he was the most annoying person in the world next to Cyrax.
Maybe one of the best trolls. Yeah, he had a fentanyl overdose. Pretty specific. Yeah, you want a general cause of death?
I mean, it's all over the place
his
now.
Heart stopped, and he fucking died. Like, if they find you dead, do they want to go, well, he's not alive anymore? The coroner said he wasn't alive. Yeah, he took fentanyl and died. But, like, whatever. Very few trolls that go down in history. Like, Chris Chan had a few, like Alec Benson, Larry, and yada, yada. We got into it. But, like, I think Music Biz Marty and Cyrax were a pair. And if he had... Yeah, it's really sad because, like, he was the only one with, like, a real, like, through line. There was always a back and forth. It's like Superman and Lex Luthor, Batman and the Joker, whatever. There's always that back and forth.
I hate just anything when it comes to lolcows and trolls. I cannot stand Cyrax. Like, I could watch fucking Cobra like all day.
Cobra's an annoying piece of shit, and I hate him and I hate his
They're all terrible.
Right, but
why
Cobra's
watch
a
any of them?
Lazy bitch. She's a stupid bitch. I was like, hey Tubes, I could use some more money, and like, I'm talking about that metal album. Fuck that.
One of the smartest shows on television. Watch all new episodes only on Comedy Central.
The Comedy Central program that I absolutely hate is Ben Stein's Money, which I was on and which I lost. Why? Because he's a cheater and that whole crew out there. They fool around, they get a button, it doesn't work, and I was total
it's not worth it, Brick.
And my parents
it is
were
not
disappointed.
worth
You want to know who's off?
getting into that
It's
side. No.
worth it if you like compelling stories. I don't know anymore.
Cyrax is not compelling.
Yeah, they are. Like, there are points in every lolcow that are compelling and interesting, like Tofia Chu's arc where she was calling out the lady who works at the hotel room, and then they got kicked out and they were living in the van, and there was like a shooting. Like, all of them have, like, Johnny Elbows had some interesting points. Like, they all have very interesting yeah, he's an LLC. Yeah, he's got Rapture Records now. Whatever. It's bullshit. How you don't know that, but you don't know Maxwell fucking... He's...
Marty.
Yeah, Marty's dead. Maxwell's like, oh, he's got a new LLC. Marty's been dead for fucking 6 months. He's like, what? What? Fucking awful.
3-Minute Mondays on Collect Calls in May. CALLATT. Talk 5
Hey
minutes
guys,
and get
remember I
5
was talking about David Arquette earlier? He was in the movie I Want to Fight a Wrestler.
minutes free during May. It's 3-Minute Mondays on Collect
Seriously,
Calls.
Brick.
Try it this Monday,
Like,
only
what?
from 1-800.
He's seen enough about Cyrax to stay away.
That's your problem. You're either like,
Holy moly! This week's FFOP divorce brought to you by Cyrax.
Cyrax is
for
one
real.
of those things, though. He's like crack cocaine,
No.
right? He is methamphetamine. You see the people on the streets wasting away, and you go, that's not for me. I can't. Or
I can't.
You take a hit because it's free.
You
and
use
get
it and
sucked in.
abuse it. I walk by, so David like has his phone. He listens to stuff like to drown out like the monotony of our house a lot. And I'll walk by his phone, and it is fucking Cyrax 92% of the time. It is Cyrax reruns, and I'm like, how can you do that?
Because you need to like. That's the thing. It's so I don't know. It's compelling in a way that I can't even describe. Like ASMR, right? Like it's a sound.
He is not.
That hits you correctly in the occipital lobe, and you go, okay, this. Maybe not admitting it, you like it, but it's something that you want to hear more of. And then you throw the story on top of it. You get the narrative. You have like the record deals and the catfishing, and it's just like, I understand why people like soap operas. Right, but that's the thing, Maxwell. He's racist when he's mad, but it's not. Yeah, kind of like white noise. He's racist in a way that he's like when he's mad, he'll say the N-word or whatever. But like on the when he's not mad, he's not saying racist things. You know what I mean? Like he'll say stupid things. So like lie. He's a pathological liar. But when he's not being backed into a corner or whatever his fucking excuse is, he's not screaming the N-word, which is why I think he's just like using it as like a 90s, late 90s era shock jock internet personality. Like he doesn't understand how to use it right. Home of the monotony of the home.
When are they gonna worship this guy? Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here.
Days of our Cyrax.
But nothing, Rachel.
Come on, Alice.
He's Kramer. Yeah, he's kind of like Kramer, but way more annoying. Turned up to like a 15 out of 10.
But like, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I don't. He's more of like a super villain. That's like, how do I describe this? You know, like sometimes like in Invincible or whatever, when they'll have like real human characteristics in their superheroes. There's always that one super villain who has zero powers, but he's like a hanger-on. Like he's the weird guy at the anime con who will take a picture with a chick with a case of hover hand. I know what I'm getting at. Like, there's no power. There's no nothing. There's just like an insane drive. Like the other lolcow who dresses up like the Power Rangers. He's got no neck. Poor, pathetic little dude. Super fat. But like he's got also like a cleft palate or something. He's got a speech impediment. And he goes, time of morphing time. And then, like he's like the white or the blue ranger. And he's got seriously no neck. He just looks like this little potato. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. My balls. Got no take twos. They're just gonna leave that T knocked over.
That's fine.
Bullshit. Yeah, MLB. What are they gonna do? They don't have money. They gotta cut costs.
Feel bigger?
Yeah.
You feel bigger? That's an odd question.
Hi, Tom.
Check out that sweaty sausage.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Oh, I didn't know that, Jameson.
The long dong. Long balls will freak him out.
I mean, I'm not that young. I could have been around when he did that. I just am not in tune to a lot of
Oh, yeah,
things.
that part of Kramer. Yeah, I don't know. No, because like that's the thing. He saw like Kramer saw black people in the crowd. Like Rex doesn't know black people. He just says the N-word. He says porch monkey, and he says a bunch of shit like that. Just because, like, he's not.
Because he's a shitty person.
Yeah,
The
right.
end.
He doesn't know. Like when you first learn the concept of like being offensive and swearing, and you try to be edgy and push all the worst ones out that you can. Like at around 14, he just never got past that. It's been 20 years.
14.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
You guys ever got horned up over Heather Locklear? I was never a fan. Never a fan.
You didn't get a
Never
half
got
chub?
Never got a full or half-mast shove for Heather Locklear. All over the place, like Alicia Silverstone. Melrose Place, everybody's like, oh, Heather Locklear, Heather Locklear. I go, oh, God.
FDO, that's because they are.
What is? They're all basically, that's the thing, FDL. They're all people who should not be allowed online.
Right. And that's my biggest issue is that
time before now they'd be put in a home and left and forgot.
Well, my biggest issue, yes, they are. They should be able to do whatever they want to do because they are people. But the fact that there are so many trolls doing things to them is my issue.
The problem is, like, you should be able to let bleeding cows walk through the Amazon because the piranhas need something to eat. There you go. Heather Locklear. No, man, Rachel, no. Heather Locklear was not hot. She was like, I don't know, man. Like, if you took Elvira, knocked the goth out of her, and shrank her tits down to nothing, that's what you have is Heather Locklear. Not a fan. Not even a fan of Alicia Silverstone. You guys remember watching, Rachel, boy, do I know you do, but the Aerosmith music videos that had Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
That was an okay duo. I was with Liv Tyler over Alicia Silverstone because I found Alicia obnoxious and a little mustachy, but Heather Locklear, fucking get off my radar, man. Jesus.
Last year, Americans spent over $2.5 billion on products for their backs.
Here's a nice item.
That's for the boner. Is that guy from SVU? He feels like, he was definitely from UHF. He plays and he's also the cameraman from Gremlins 2. He's like from Utah, but has zero accent.
Why is this market
I am the camera
so large?
Did you think he was the psychologist?
It could be that some people aren't.
No, I thought it was the guy who worked in the computer crowd.
Sleeping on the right mattress. We'd recommend a Sealy Posturepedic sleep system. Its patented coils give your back the correct support it needs.
Good. Fuck her. The crew and media behind it. Yeah, fuck Alicia Silverstone. I don't know why she was so popular. And then later she's like, oh, I feed my children like baby birds. And we all went disgusting. I go, hey, everybody, thank you for catching up, right? I called Dane Cook. I fucking called all these people. And I was there for Alicia Silverstone too. Spoiler alert. And it wasn't until she started spitting into her own child's mouth that everybody's like, ew. And I was like, yeah, from the jump, you motherfuckers.
Posturepedic support, only from Sealy.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Quirky my ass,
When you give
Rachel.
us out.
Not quirky, she's annoying. She's not hot. Like, goddamn, what was up with that?
Dare. You say more. And you say it with more brilliance, more depth, more fire.
You guys remember that Naked Gun movie with Alicia Silverstone? I'm pretty sure, not Alicia Silverstone. I'm pretty sure it was 33 1/3 with Anna Nicole Smith. She's got that huge dong, right, guys? And we all go, ew, dong. I believe it. Quirky, I don't care. Quirky, I don't care what you can say. She was whatever. She wasn't enough of anything for me. I was like, barf.
A diamond is
Bingo
forever.
Spaces hope for someone's downfall.
Hi, I'm David Allen Greer, and you're watching Comedy Central, the network that speaks to the black community.
Nice car.
Guys, this is Speak of the Devil, right? This isn't Naked Gun. This is Police Squad in color.
Leslie Nielsen stars in the series that spawned the Naked Gun movies, Police Squad in color. Watch all 6 episodes tonight, starting at 8, only.
All 6. Fuck, man. Clerks, Mission Hill, Police Squad, 1 season, could have gone 30.
On Comedy Central.
Play Win Ben Stein's Cyber Money at ComedyCentral.com. Brought to you by Mercedes-Benz.
Well, all these pop-up ads. Are you guys on the internet yet? Have you heard about this thing called the internet? Mercedes-Benz is on it. And Ben Stein. Mercedes-Benz Stein's money.
I'm going to look her up, Brick, because I can't remember what she looks like.
Who? Christina Applegate? The daughter from Married with Children.
Doesn't help me.
Kelly.
Oh, yeah, she is cute.
Oh, Lord.
Stein's ideal companion. Sensitive, handsome, smart.
She's still pretty.
Mary and Love and Warthog, Pungent Judy, really great biblical whores.
Ben and Jimmy are back for an all-new season. Monday through Thursday at 7:30 and 11:30.
Start with a big-time headlining comedian and an equally notable comedian, and it gets more interesting. At Comedy Central, getting these showbiz egos under the same spotlight is just another delightful challenge. Damon Wayans and Margaret Cho are big shots. Wednesday at 8.
Okay, people, this is a phone. This is $1. You still with me? Well, that's good. Now dial this number and all.
Hey, chat. All these fucking annoying asswipes. 1010 something. Fuck, guys.
Your long-distance calls from home.
Huge in the 90s. People were calling others collect so often, it put us, in such a national debt that China owns us.
Home could cost less than $1. That's right. With 1010-220, all calls up to 20 minutes are only 99 cents. Talk longer, and it's just 10 cents for each extra minute. No fees, no contracts. Am I right, Poochie? Just dial 1010-220, then one.
Let's get Dennis Leary in here.
Then the number. Bottom line, you get up to 20 minutes on this for less than this. You got that?
Then the number, guys. You got 10-10-3-2-1.
Yeah, that's the one I remember.
780.
Good, because if I'm not mistaken, I think nature's calling my dog.
Daily Show's Jon Stewart. Perceptive, pervasive, diminutive.
Thursday for the ladies. Madeleine K. Albright.
Yeah.
Today defended American policy towards China in the face of Republican opposition.
Like, that's not
I guess the GO pigs just can't handle a strong lady on top.
Late 90s and early 2000s humor was so obtuse. Like, it wasn't... I don't know, it seems to be gone now, but there was a time when there was, like, subtlety and finesse, mostly in British humor. And even then, it was a very short sliver of time, too, because, like, British humor is mostly like, oh, there's a funny thing happening, and we all point and look, and we go, oh, that's very funny. The emergency number IC crowd. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Every Monday through Thursday at 11, only on Comedy Central.
Guys, look at that website. You'd have to open multiple pages and they wouldn't fill the screen on your 4x3 monitor. Jesus, what a time to be alive. You were playing Dr. Katz himself. Guys, the 90s were so crazy. You could buy stuff at stores. Like, Amazon still just sold books, right? They go, wait, I remember buying books. I go, I want to buy a book. And they go, if you tried Amazon.com, I go, what's that? They go, it's a place where you can buy books. And now you can buy sex toys off of it. Hell yeah, Netscape Navigator. Hell yeah, Dr. Cat. Welcome, everybody, to the show. You guys are really good at seeing things that is on the screen.
Kudos.
Respect my authority.
David is savage tonight.
You'd have to just sit there, right, and wait for like 8 or 9 minutes to see a 30-second clip. Like, I remember sitting there on my computer with like whatever 24-baud modem, and you're waiting for a clip, whatever, 1.5 by 1.5, and you go, what is it going to be? And then it's like Stan calling Cartman a bitch or something, and you waited all night to see it, and you go like, oh,
worth it.
God damn it. The future is here. The future is here. I was there from the beginning of Amazon.com. They sold you books. They had one book, the Bible. They grew from there. Now sex toys. Guys, this song was everywhere in the 90s. You could not swing a dead cat.
Why'd you stop it?
Because I wanted to tell them that. You guys know the song. Couldn't hear it in the 90s without swinging a dead cat at it. Looks like this bitch is dead. I would pull off my sunglasses. Wow! We used to have a David Caruso game. It was wildly unpopular.
That song was huge.
It was huge in the 70s. Yeah, Gateway.
It'll be like playing.
Yeah, definitely.
Horses were huge in the 90s.
Horses still are. We had horses so big in the 90s, they hauled giant beer wagons around.
They're called Clydesdales.
Gateway can build you a PC that lets you be who you
want to be. Like a Gateway Essential PC with an Intel...
Just a little oversaturated, a little grungy, like a little, grains up a little bit. The 90s, bitch.
Rachel, we used to do a bit on our podcast, or David's podcast, I should say, called Caruso Off. And like every time we would say the pun, it would go, yeah! And then play the whole thing.
It was one of my best ideas ever.
It was pretty good.
At the end of every, you'd say the pun, it would go, yeah! The show would start. One time I had one about a baker, right? This baker found a dead body in the dough in the whole batch. They go, oh, is this everything? And the baker goes, no, it's just what I needed. And you hear the cars go, Intel
Celeron processor for $28 a month, and you can trade it in toward the purchase of a new one.
The whole Christopher Reeve's like, yeah, they definitely did lose face. When they crippled Superman, we go, horses? Are we in or out? I was out from then on.
In 2 years, call 1-800-GATEWAY. Get a Gateway Essential PC with an Intel Celeron processor.
Kryptonite hooves.
Sir.
Or at least shoes.
What is that noise?
What is that smell?
This noise. You call that a stereo? No, I call it a radio. That's being generous. I'd call it embarrassing.
Embarrassed by the unsightly
Get out
noise
of
of
my
your car
car,
stereo?
walk, you
American's car
bitch.
stereo department can clear it right up.
I want a CD player in my
changers,
car.
speakers, woofers, the big brands you wish you...
Audio Express was your home of the $1 install.
had. Price, a no-brainer.
I don't know where you guys was the home of that, but here was Audio Express.
Everything's at the guaranteed low price. You want it right away, you get it right away. Same day
Oh my God,
installation.
put in
American's
100
car
discs.
stereo department. You get
You
it.
got a trunk? Fill it with discs.
I remember
in
like
fact,
so
you
my
get
dad
more.
used to like lease cars, but for some reason he would always put a radio into the leased car, and we would always go at we would get the car, go to Radio Shack or
Radio Shack, one old man stereo, and they would go, duh, right away, sir.
No,
The guy
just,
with
like-
pants pulled up to his nipples would wander out there with a Phillips screwdriver and go like, duh, there you go, sir. Oh, and might I add, a stereo in a leased car? Looking for a return on investment, I see. Why don't you smoke in it too and jack off in it? That's what he said to him. I was there for that conversation.
In real life, there's barely enough time to shop, let alone cook.
Right, but on the internet, you can be a sex pervert 24/7. There's nobody looking to clean those floors. Ugh.
Pockets may not be a fancy meal,
Yeah,
but it's
Pockets.
real food with
Like on my butt.
real ingredients, real cheddar cheese, real roast beef, and real vegetables.
Real food for a busy life.
Yeah, if your radio, Jameson brings up a good point. If your radio didn't have a face you could remove, you were a bitch.
This spring,
Because your face was always there.
everyone will fall in
Yeah, let's
love
do
at
it.
first sight.
Thou art wise, is thou art beautiful.
William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, rated PG-13. Starts
Yeah, I heard dad would rent a car and then put hydraulics on it and NOS.
Friday, May 14th, only in
And
theaters.
big antennas.
But I wasn't gone long.
Wait.
The husband was right here.
I went to check the tickets.
Bingo.
What?
Have you checked the Chili Dog Express?
Have you checked the glory hole in the men's room? I bet his breath smells like penis now. Is your husband gay?
Oh, no. Hot dogs give Jack indigestion and heart.
Oh, he tells me hot dogs give him indigestion. He says penises don't.
Not this time.
What is it?
Looks like the remains of a minty fresh Pepsi AC chewable.
Now he's probably having sex with a much hotter woman with a lady's haircut.
He might have a half chub.
He's got a half chub. His dick is in the dirt, ma'am.
The first chewable that stops heartburn before it starts. Great
He's
tasting
in a Skyline chili ordering extra cheese.
Pepsid AC chewables.
Jack?
Start
Extra
living
gravy.
heartburn free.
Hey, baby, I got you a chili dog. Yeah, she was worried about this guy running off. This guy. Jack? You're not pounding hot snatch across this US of A?
The new Pepsid AC chewables.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
See, back in the old days, guys, in the 90s, bears weren't huge for wiping their asses back then. We had children wiping their asses. That always made me uncomfortable. The bears are bad enough, but children, human children?
Dumpty. Oh
Gross.
my, he's gonna fall.
And he falls
Little
into the
Sherry
toilet.
is about to discover Charmin Ultra.
Only weighs 40
Oh my
sheets.
God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So here,
half a roll. Oh, now my stuffed animal is safe.
So here's the thing about the toilet paper. So she's probably got what 10 squares at
10
least.
my ass. That's like 70.
So one time David Elliot got a core memory like bam when David was like 4 or 5 squares, and God forbid if there are more than 4 squares, he will rip the shreds off of the.
It's softer than regular bath tissue.
6
and
squares?
Charmin
No,
Ultra is
he takes one off.
How long did this bitch have? Well, Humpty was like rolling around up there on the dividing line.
It's soft enough for this. Facial tissue soft, and it's
She's
the
got the
strong.
shits on.
Yeah, she wiped your
It's
forehead.
strong,
She
too.
got
Oh,
sweat.
shit on my forehead. That's how bad the shits were for me.
Charmin Ultra, where softness and strength form the
Holy
perfect
shit.
combination. Charmin.
Yeah,
Where would you
did
be?
it.
You only really need 3 squares. 1 up, 1 down, and 1 to polish. I don't.
Well, here's the
need any
thing.
of this Demolition Man 3.
Our kid's
3
6.
seashells bullshit.
Without it.
If you hate fat, you'll love Ultra Chroma Slim. Tests show
And if you love fat women, you'll hate Ultra Chroma Slim.
it could help you lose more fat than just dieting and exercise
Never saw
alone.
the dirty
Ultra
side.
Chroma Slim with patented Biotrol. Fight fat and win.
Boo! More fat chicks, said someone, and here we are today.
The new Ultra Wave Scrub Sponge from
Just goes
Scotch-Brite
outside
is
and blames
tough.
the dog. But then you have to pick up
gentle
your own
too.
shit.
Its unique
Bad
wave shape and
dog.
scouring side make it tough on messes, but gentler on cookware. New Ultra Wave from Scotch-Brite. Tough but gentle.
Betty Crocker knows how to make 'em flip.
Betty Crocker, flip your shit.
Lighter,
That's something I loved in the 90s. Another thing that was huge in the 90s. FDR knows what's huge in the 90s. And what was huge in the 90s was this. Like old-timey, like Betty Crocker, God, what's her name? Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima, yeah.
Everybody who was like an old, like, if you came about because of World War II and rationing, they were like, oh man, get George Thorogood on the phone. Like, who's that food? General Mills. General Mills is like, George Thorogood, we've got 400 products that all need bad to the bone. How much to license your song? And he's like, 2 tickets to paradise. And they're like, no, that's any money. And he's like, $80. And they said, sold. And so every fucking lame ass product in the 90s was like getting bad to the bone thrown over it. And then like, this ain't your daddy's muffin. Like, fuck you.
Fluffier Bisquick pancakes.
Uncle Ben. This ain't your daddy's slave. Got really distasteful.
When it comes to great
FDR
pancakes,
says Dave is just constantly outing himself as a sex pervert. I've been watching for a year, and it's every stream.
Because, like, here's the thing, guys. I feel like I'm experiencing a King Cobra JFS. He hates sickos. He has very specific stipulations for the ladies, right? He's got a bit of a dry spell, but they have to be cisgendered, alive, non-related, consenting.
Correct. Yeah.
Etc. I am not a sex pervert. I hate sex perverts, and I'll box Cyrax to prove it. I'm not a sex pervert.
Betty knows best.
Super Movie Sunday. Sunday. Dirty
Sunday.
Dancing.
Sunday,
Point
Sunday.
Break. The Shawshank Redemption. Die Hard 2. And the first Superstation original movie, Fatal Error.
Some of those are sexy.
Super Movie Sunday.
one
Beginning
of those
9:30
weirdos.
Eastern, Sunday on the Superstation.
Batteries not included.
Hi.
There's that.
I'm
Isn't there
Rachel,
that
and
American
my
Dad
name-
episode with Stan? Everybody's got a kink or whatever. That was a funny episode. It's probably one of my favorites.
There is an episode like
Greenfield,
that.
Pontiac, Buick. It's a really cool store. They even
It's
have a
so
drive-thru.
cool.
For the service
All my friends are always hanging out at the Oldsmobile store, like on weekends and stuff, because when you're young, nothing says hot and sexy like the word old.
department, silly. Plus, they'll give you a ride back home.
Sex pervert is no laughing matter, Rachel. There are sex perverts out there, And I'm not one of them. I'm a regular non-sex pervert.
But why go home when you can hang out in the customer lounge?
Oh,
There's a
look
big-
at it. You guys get to sit in one of 6 chairs in the same room as a small tank of water. Huh?
Screen TV, a kids' play area, and Max. He's our pet macaque. Dad says he stands for maximum value and maximum savings. Max is pretty.
He also has silicosis, so watch out. If you catch it, you'll be shitting your brains out and will die.
cool, and so is my
Those
dad.
bangs
Come
are
see
rough.
for yourself. Greenfield Pontiac Buick, the home of Max. Highway
Greenfield Pontiac Buick, the home of the bird.
100, just south of Oklahoma.
And now, the Super Weekend Movie. It's coming up next on TBS, the Superstation.
Lawnmower Man with the sexy Pierce Brosnan and Jeff Fahey.
If
It's the Pontiac, Montana kid.
Been thinking about jumping into a rugged new Montana.
People need to use pervert more. Especially because there's so many of them, guys. There's so many sex perverts. How have we stopped labeling them?
FDO's going to spend the next week or so looking for clips of you discussing being all horned up over whatever and then end it with, I'm not a sex pervert.
I'm not a sex pervert. You can get horned up without being a sex pervert.
Never seen a minivan do that before.
Maybe it's not really a minivan.
Life is more exciting in Montana. Now jump into a rugged Montana.
Oh, yeah, maybe the Pontiac isn't really a minivan. Maybe it's lame as fuck, you guys. Pontiac #1, the makers of the Aztec. I'm glad they're gone. That's exactly what a sex pervert would say. Right, but that's the thing. You paint yourself into a corner. You say, well, are you a sex pervert? And you go, no. I go, well, that's what a sex pervert would say. And if I go, give me a lawyer, you go, well, all sex perverts love lawyers. Get off my back.
And with this limited time
You guys are a bunch of butt plug loving sex perverts. And that's why you are the ones who keep bringing it up. You guys are always like, hey, guys, spoiler alert, I prove nothing. Sex perverts, let's blame it Dave. And I go, what's going on here? You guys are eating butt plugs, sex perverts left, right, and center. I don't get it.
over, but get a move on because
You can't get horned up without being a sex pervert? Well, Jesus Christ, Rachel.
the train's leaving the station.
Get horned up like God.
When I take a liquid antacid, I feel like, ugh.
It's like liquid chalk.
I'm not crazy about any of them.
If you had something that tastes better, I mean, it
This
was.
looks like Arizona Mills Mall, and they're all just interviewing special needs people. These are all lolcows.
Be a joy.
Introducing new fast-acting Mylanta Supreme.
What makes it?
The butt plug conversation is never far behind the sex perverts. And obviously, right? I feel like I don't need to unpack that.
Holy moly! D-Mac is a sex pervert that doesn't love lawyers.
Oh, yeah, he hates the lawyer.
The lawyer.
D-Mac says, I'll being honest, I'm a sex pervert and I hate lawyers. And John Dunsky goes, you hate lawyers?
Imagine some of those
Supreme.
chocolates that have
Well, that's
booze in
good.
them, but they're shaped like butt plugs.
Yeah, it tastes like a dessert.
It's the only liquid antacid.
But not me. Your intestines are a very special and delicate and fragile environment. To be chucking sort of substances in them.
With no chemical preservatives.
It doesn't taste
Rachel's on board for the butt plugs? Great. Sex perverts abound.
It's actually helping my indigestion now.
Supreme relief.
Oh, my massive diarrhea. I no longer feel like shitting my granny panties.
Taste it for yourself.
Can I have some more?
Oh, can I have some more? Yeah, I would love to go to a place that is handing out diarrhea medicine and to be in such a bad way that I go, God, Maalox cherry? Fuck. Hit me again, barkeep. Don't refill the ice. Give me 2 fingers of butt chuggington juice.
It's your legal name. Is your other legal name.
I'm not paying for that.
They taught us.
Guys, they will teach you how to rock and how to cry. This is a collection that you only get when CDs existed. I remember seeing this commercial, and you will love it.
How to love.
Give me something to believe in.
I love Poison.
They taught us how to live.
Poison had it gave me half chubbed. I was getting all horned up over it, right?
You're such a sex
Slaughter,
pervert.
maybe it was Slaughter, right? Slaughter had that. Slaughter had the chick on the spinning wheel, like the dude would throw knives at. That was Slaughter.
And
Damn Yankees. Fuck you, damn Yankees. All for Ted Nugent.
Now they're back. Monster Ballads. 35 powerful hits on 2 CDs and 2 cassettes. It's awesome!
We're getting married without our preacher because he's up in the plane.
White Snake.
Great White, White Snake, Firehouse, Rat,
Amanda,
Winger.
Really aggressive guitar heads, lots of fuzzy hair, extreme criticized every story.
Rush delivery available.
They had full penetrative sex in the air.
Every bad boy has his soft
They
side.
had the song Sportin' a Woody, the Beach Boys.
Get Monster Ballads. To order, call.
It's not a hair rock, it's ballads. Half native, Mr. Yabo. So I wouldn't say, yeah, this is definitely a hair rock. This is a ballad.
Monster ballad.
Monster ballad. And I would say, yeah, definitely more than words. That's a ballad, bitch. It's a ballad.
Call the number on your screen. This 35-track collection is not
2
sold
CDs or 16 cigarettes.
in stores.
Six Flags
Possibly
Great
the
America
worst song
says,
ever.
add
I'm
up
not
the
gonna do
value and save big with our huge season pass deal. Buy a
How much your tickets in the 90s?
pack now at Pick and Save for just $58.99 per person
You guys are going to Pick and Save?
and get unlimited
I
visits and unlimited rides on
Your joke shop spies, gentlemen.
He's never caught one spy on tow.
You bumbling idiot.
It's the worst dong ever, Rachel.
Dong?
More Than Words is the worst dong ever. I like More Than Words.
More Than
I
Dong.
like that song.
I thought More Than Pubes was the worst.
I think it was really good also when, oh God.
It's fine. Like,
No.
it's not good. No, it's not a good song.
No, Jack Black and Jimmy Kimmel, I think, were they the ones that sang it?
It's been covered a million times. It's
I
not
think
a
they
good
did a good
song.
job.
It's definitely one of those things where you go like, yeah, it's
whatever. I like it.
It's part of the cultural lexicon. You go, okay. To me, I feel like Hotel California is like that. I think Hotel California is overplayed, yoked out asshole of a song, but you can't tell that to an Eagles fanatic because they'll go like, "Go me, Don Henley," and I once touched a ball sack behind a bleacher.
Says I can't have bullets enter my body
Song and dog.
at any time.
Got his degree from Disneyland.
Look who they recruited.
But he's the last of the secret agents, and he's my man. I'm going to spill every
Peter
last
O'Toole. Is that Raquel Welch?
bean in the can.
Watch all your favorite secret agents making the world safe from evil. Saturday nights at 10 and all this month only on AMC's American Pop. Or spy the web for a peek that's even sneakier still at ampop.com.
Oh, you like that sort of thing, eh?
This song was huge in the 80s.
Next on AMC, Burt Lancaster made his memorable film debut opposite Ava Gardner in The Killers, a smoldering film noir based on Ernest Hemingway's story, directed by Robert Seidmick in a riveting series of...
Right, we've talked about this before, Mr. Yabo. It comes in like 20 to 30 year patterns typically. Because like the 60s had bell bottoms and whatnot. The 90s had their jump off with like Suicide and Elephant Pants, like those big leg jeans. It's never a comeback wholesale. It's a comeback with like whatever the modern twist of it is. What were we doing from like 2005 to like 2015? Like what the fuck?
Series of flashbacks, Lancaster plays a boxer who gets mixed up with gangsters and a femme fatale, and Edmund O'Brien co-stars as an insurance investigator who tries
You guys love those insurance investigator movies.
to piece together the details of his murder. Next.
He solves
The
his own
following
murder.
is being sponsored without commercial interruption by Cadillac DeVille.
Then what are these? What
For
are
the time of your
those?
life.
Those DeVille. Without Cadillac interruption. Commercials.
No matter where the good times take you.
And you don't want a DeVille. You want an Eldorado if you want a Cadillac. Or a Catera. Again, it's the cat that zigs.
You've got it handled in the quick and nimble DeVille. With its
El Diablo. Cadillac, not the DeVille. The official car of Cruella, yes. Was it a Cadillac Diablo?
275 horsepower North Star system standard traction control, and MagnaSteer that makes parking a breeze and gives you a real feel for the road. Right now, the good times start at your Cadillac dealer, where you can get a $19.99.
Cadillacs always look like shit, so you just have to like the way they look.
I guarantee.
Take control at your Cadillac.
Eldorado is what I'm talking about. Oh, change
Can't get enough peanuts?
Bill. What was that movie? Bill. He was a Ghostbuster. Bill Pullman?
Paxton?
Not Paxton. Bill Murray. Bill Murray. Not far behind.
Get a payday.
Because, you know,
Sweet
Operation
caramel
Bumble
and
Drop.
tons of salty peanuts.
Tonight on the
I like
Superstation.
paydays.
In this game, it's not whether you win or lose.
This looks like WMAC champions, right, guys?
It's how you survive.
Charm. He throws aspirin in his eyes, and he goes, ah!
My eyes!
What the hell?
What's that JCVD? I like him.
8:05 Eastern tonight
Bloodsporting
on the Superstation.
Tonight on the Movie Lounge, it's Point of No Return. See Bridget Fonda get a super sexy secret agent makeover.
But when all else fails, of course, you blow.
Not as good as when she was in The Kiss of the Dragon, right, guys? Oof.
He did coke?
Yeah,
In the peak of his
everybody
coke
in the
blowing
80s
days?
was doing coke.
I mean, I guess.
Yes, that's
but-
right. The evil Dr. Smith is in the lounge.
Oh, the pain, the pain.
Plus, we've got Carrie Turner from Jag.
Are you attracted to basic cable TV show hosts?
Well, you make you horny, baby, right, guys? Remember Austin Powers? That was so fun.
The Movie Lounge, 10:10 Eastern tonight.
Do you mind if I bring a couple of friends?
On the
I wouldn't
Superstation.
mind if you bring a couple of charismatic hosts. Boring.
The magic word. Give me 1 box of Jell-O instant pudding, milk, a quick stir, and in just 5 minutes, behold, I have homemade.
But then is it cold enough? Be honest with yourselves. Have you ever made like boxed Jell-O instant pudding where at the end of that experience you go like, yeah, I'm ready to eat it? No, it's like lukewarm. It's like shit.
Yeah, put it in the fridge.
Hit that shit in the fridge. You go, yum.
Chocolate pudding, and I.
JCVD was coked out during Street Fighter as poor Raul Julia was there doing his best and dying of stomach cancer. Jell-O does suck.
Rule the world.
Jell-O instant pudding.
I mean,
Smile more.
I make our moves
You want the
out of
inside
that.
scoop? It's New Preference by L'Oreal. Color doesn't get
Heather
any better than
Suckley,
this. Special
right,
new
guys?
anti-drying conditioners mean
Shitty.
my hair won't dry out. And Stay True colorants mean my
Boring.
glorious color
not
won't
good
fade
looking
out.
at all.
New
Why
Preference
was
by
this-
L'Oreal.
Whatever.
Because
As a lifelong fan of huge asses, the 90s was a terrible place to live.
you're worth it.
In that respect only. And if you were anything other than like a cisgender white male, it probably sucked. But the people who liked big asses they had the worst.
America still has a frontier.
San Francisco.
Pretty amazing place.
As let's call it around these parts, Chinatown.
Especially for a MetLife financial professional.
So you recommend mutual funds?
I do. It's a great way to save.
When America moved west, MetLife
Tommy
invested in
Lee
railroads,
Days.
telephone, and electric lines. We helped connect the country.
That's MetLife. Pull a 401k up on the screen. I work with people who work in the future.
MetLife401k.com. Oh, yep, you got coverage.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen here first.
Stay tuned for an inside look at a Superstation original
No,
movie.
this is Chinatown.
Six Flags Great
Chinatown.
America says, add up the value and save big with our huge season
Six
pass
Flags
deal.
over
Buy a 4-pack
America.
now at Pick and Save for just $58.99 per person and get unlimited visits. And unlimited rides on the new Raging Bull. Visit just twice and
I really enjoy Magic Mountain. More specifically, Six Flags over Magic Mountain. The rest of the Six Flags franchise I've not been to. Yeah, but
I don't do roller coasters.
I don't know, man. If you're gonna do something that's not a Disney, who else? I mean, that's Berry Farm on the West Coast.
I've never been there either.
Save. Buy now, get a free visit
You
for
haven't
friends.
taken me.
2 concerts, 2 special events. Visit any other Six Flags park. Add up your free value pack savings. You save hundreds. Hurry to Pick and Save
Well, I've
now
been
for your
waiting
Six
to add
Flags.
up family value pack savings. If I could save $368, we'll go.
Great America Season Pass. But to get all this value,
I missed the. That's the thing, Mr. Yabo. The dancing old man was a part of all of our shared experience as humans, and will never reach a higher zenith. But this is predating that. We just had to go off of.
Didn't he came back?
Warner Brothers. He came back.
He came back. Yeah.
You gotta buy before May 16th.
Whoa, sucks to suck, FDO. You're like, hey, is COVID coming? Yes, I'll take 1 6-pack family pack.
Terror of the 21st century has arrived a little early.
Whoa.
Make sure this thing is
Turning
undetected.
into, loaves of artisanal bread.
The Superstation presents its first original movie, Fatal Error.
You gotta see it to believe it. I mean, there's just some really cool stuff in this film.
This picture takes
Fuck
you
yeah, you have to see it to believe it, and it's got cool stuff. This guy will be back in 2 and 2.
on a big trip. Starring Antonio
Chuck
Sabato
Connor.
Jr., Janine Turner,
Chuck
and
Connors.
Robert Wagner.
Robert Wagner.
Fatal Error asks the question, could a computer virus turn into a biological killer?
Oh my God! I just did some searching, and I don't exist on the internet anymore. Arnold Schwarzenegger, help! Help!
In this day and age, this whole electronic computer age, I'd say anything
Jim
is
Norton,
possible.
fucking hilarious.
An extraordinary day. Fatal Error. See it only on the Superstation.
Your computer terminated a fatal error. File 404, action movie not found.
From a soul like this, we'll go on
That's
like
true
this.
value.
Live on like this.
Danny DeVito.
Like this,
Danny
give you
DeVito's busy doing, it's always fun.
pride like this.
Still
'Cause
an
it's
action
true.
star.
It's True Value paint, and you can't do better. It really is this good.
Goes on like this.
Why does everybody live in a fucking Danny Elfman, Tim Burton house?
Looks like this, right like this.
True Value
This is the neighborhood that Edward Scissorhands lived on.
paint. Great
Good
paint,
references for you guys.
great
I can tell.
store.
I love Edward Scissorhands.
That's an old lady who fucks.
More than 1,000 nominations. 339 movies.
You mutinous dog.
288 awards. Only one network. It all adds up to the most award-winning month on television. 31 days of Oscar. An entire month of award-winning and nominated movies,
So
completely.
the people who make movies finally get a chance to blow themselves about the movies they make for themselves. It'll be a cavalcade of people sucking their own dicks, spine snapping. Be here for all the stars.
Do we have the Caruso? Yeah,
You know the what?
the Caruso, or the Who going.
Somewhere. No, I don't have it loaded.
Sorry,
All
computer,
this
but I'm
month,
afraid you have been.
Call your cable or satellite
Shut
provider and ask for Turner Classic Movies.
Imagine living in a flyover state and then your parents make you go out to the middle of a cornfield to play the tuba. Posted it in the Discord. Yeah,
Arriving at last. From Saturn.
This is from Jameson. This is Murder Camera discussing half chubs and butt plugs. Oh.
I'm not a pervert.
The world's first 3-door coupe.
Here we go. The one I have is better.
Why didn't anyone think of this before?
You guys remember Saturn? They lasted a
Sunday
while,
night,
right?
the terror of the 21st century arrives a little early.
It's confirmed. It's
Goddamn dusty bread faces.
happening again.
Fucking bread.
Make sure this thing is undetectable.
Ryan.
Program to hide and keep hiding. The more you search for it, the deeper
You get to hide and hide and hide some more. You keep hiding until you can't hide anymore.
Turner and Robert Wagner in the first original movie from the Superstation.
I
Fatal
hope things go well for them. You guys watching a lot of Superstation original movies these days?
8 Eastern Sunday. See it only on
I kind of remember that Sega Saturn FDO.
the Superstation.
Put a road rash on that shit.
Let me get this straight. You just moved in. You've got 2 kids.
You didn't bake this.
You start a new job on Monday? Mm-hmm. And you baked a homemade cheesecake. Love a cheesecake. You ain't.
Jello. They're gonna les out later, guys. Remember when Marge talks to what's her face moving in, single mom, got Darlene as a daughter.
Yeah.
Les out time over Jello cheesecake.
They go crazy.
Jello les cake. It's scissoring time.
Oh, no bake cheesecake. Smile more.
Scissor me timbers with strawberry filling.
No matter where you are these days.
It's probably a stupid question, but do you guys use StreamYard or something like that? I just use OBS. I've used StreamYards a couple of times, Rachel, like when I wanted to have people call in. But no, by and large, just OBS. If someone wanted to call in, they'd probably let me know.
It seems people are using 1010-9000. The easy way.
Whoa, it's Rock
That's because
Hudson.
all you do is dial one number, 1010-9000, to get any listing you want.
1010 and it could be any town, anywhere.
Here's the thing. You could just dial 1010 and any another number that was 4 digits, and you would get some sort of discount on something.
They'll even dial it for you and not charge anything extra for doing it.
So you don't have to hang up and dial it yourself. That's pretty easy, huh?
You said it.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think we said it together.
Well, obviously, you needed some help.
Thanks.
Here's in My Fellow Americans with Walter Matthau.
1010-9000. Directory assistance for everyone in America.
We have new facts about a nationwide conspiracy.
Whoa, guys, that is the voice of Dr. Venture from the Venture Brothers.
It's members of
He also played a pervert on SVU. He videotaped women peeing in public. You're welcome.
happy.
They're not forced to stay, but once they join, they never want to leave. Here's their latest recruitment effort.
Now buy a DirecTV system and get free installation, plus 3 free months of programming with no long-term commitments. So hurry and sign up today.
Walter Matthau, that's what I meant to say.
Who are these people? DirecTV. What are you looking?
We all played perverts in SVU, says Mr. Yabo. Hey, I guess you're right.
Tuesday on the next
James Garner and Jack Lemmon are in My Fellow Americans. Guys, stop picking apart the things that I say. It's incredibly difficult to lie to you.
People profiles, Gilda Radner. She made us laugh and later made us cry. Now a revealing look back at this extraordinary woman's rise to stardom and her life that ended much too soon. People profiles Tuesday on CNN.
I guess I should read people.
Micah, you want to go for a little walk and go get a donut?
Gotta make the donuts. That's the last footage of this guy was seen alive. Good.
Get the keys. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Hospital pharmacies, they dispense medicines that work fast. For heartburn, that's 1 minute.
Wait, who filmed women peeing? Oh my God, Rachel. Let's unpack this. So the guy like 2 commercials ago played Dr. Venture in the Venture Brothers. Rusty Venture, if you will. He also played the brother of Amy Sedaris, who was a technological sex pervert who used the cameras that she made to videotape women peeing in public. He wasn't even the main point of the episode. It was about like a principal had like a brain tumor who was like assaulting one of the kids at her school at like a soccer game. It's weird.
Malox. It goes to work.
Let go of the keys.
On stomach acid in 1 minute. Pepsid AC could take over 45 minutes. Hospital pharmacies rely on Malox. Shouldn't you?
Count on 1 minute.
Isn't that loud, Rachel?
Up next, Charles Bronson investigates multiple murders. Messenger of Death.
Fucking Charles Bronson.
Followed by wrestling wild men trying
to... That's a classic Kiwi saying.
Crush each other in the ring. WCW
Crush each other
Saturday
in the
night.
genital
It's all
area.
next on the Superstation.
When you or someone you love is hospitalized, safety matters most. That's why doctors and hospitals choose Tylenol more than any other pain reliever. Doctors know
This guy's like a little obsessive. You see how much was in his cabinet there?
Tylenol is least likely to have drug interactions, and it won't cause stomach irritation the way aspirin and even ibuprofen sometimes can.
Sometimes.
It's the pain reliever hospitals use most. Tylenol. Take comfort in our strength.
Be careful, it is hot.
my soup, you bitch. We're all character actors. Why'd you do this to me?
Yeah.
Wow, the soup fell like down, but then hit his tie at like a 90-degree angle.
Yep.
New spotless ties from Stafford. Treated, protected, and now on sale at JCPenney. For the perfect blend of silk and wool, slip into Stafford Silk Blend Sport Coat. Now $129.90.
Just gonna put a blender out in your fucking fancy ass, like multiple drink stations. Number one, but number two, like one'll have a blender. You can just blend up your own shit. No.
$9 during the spring sale at JCPenney.
Hey, who had the hounds too?
It's no secret why Jimmy Dean
guys have sex with each other.
Sausage tastes great. Authentic, whole ground spices, not oils or extracts. And it's a taste that you can only get with Jimmy Dean. Only the best. That's the Jimmy Dean one.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and lump Jimmy Dean in with Dave Thomas in like the figureheads that like while they existed, the quality persisted.
Oh, yeah.
Who else? I can't think of anybody else. Like Carl's Jr. somehow kept it going.
Bush Beans guy.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Bush's
so.
Beans.
Mr. Bush.
And the dog.
The dog Bean. Mr. Bush and the dog Bean. Yeah. As long as like there's a family member or like a figurehead, it seems like they can hold on to something. But when they go, it's like, well, Dave Thomas is gone. Start getting frozen patties or whatever.
Way. Next, we'll go behind the scenes of dinner and a movie, so stick around.
Where the goldfish gets.
That's my favorite florist.
If you love Oscar-winning movies,
What about those beans?
if you cherish Broadway theater,
Oh, yeah,
you
Orville
have about an
Redenbacher.
hour and a half to kill.
You guys remember when, like, okay, here's what happened. Like, parodies were a thing. A la Airplane, Naked Gun, Police Squad. Like, they took things that we knew, made them funny, and we all laughed, and we thanked the Zucker brothers. And then this shit comes along. We're like, oh, God. Well, okay, I get it. Like, the Wayans brothers, they need to make money. And, like, Spy Hard and shit. Like, what happened to comedy?
Say
hello to my little friend.
Join the mob. From the wise guy.
That's Deep Roy. He was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp.
Who brought you Hot Shots. Mafia.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Big screen entertainment this month.
Fucking terrible. Worse than Spy Hard. I totally forgot about Mafia. I remember it now. Spy Hard. Citizen Kane compared to this shit.
On Time Warner Home Theater.
Whoa. Finally. Someone else who met a celebrity faster than Ryan Maxwell had. Brick Newton. Dad's best friends with Colonel Sanders.
BFF.
Now, the Superstation takes
They
you
were
behind the
blood
scenes
brothers. I heard they each exchanged 1 pint of each other's blood with one another.
with the hosts of Dinner and a Movie, Paul and
And he
Annabelle.
lived out his retirement in Minnesota, Ontario.
She's brought some baggage to the show.
I don't care about that.
Mississauga. Sorry.
Could you clear the set,
Mississippi
please? I can't
Sauga.
work like this.
Why are there so many
Sometimes she's
bubbles?
funny,
like, is that
but
the
she-
zany wildness of the 90s?
Usually doesn't know it.
Oh, flavor in my head.
I'll be honest, at first we locked horns.
great. Look,
She makes me look funny though, which is nice. What
All right, women aren't funny, right? They're terrible sandwich makers.
are you doing?
I'm making a toga out of paper towels.
Yeah, that's the thing, I guess, Jameson. They stopped parodying. Yeah, they went from parodying genres and like things that were touchstones to like, oh, what if someone wore an Iron Man mask and got farted on? Like that's gonna be a fresh reference that'll last forever. Like notwithstanding Marvel fatigue, not destroying that franchise way longer ago than they should have or whatever.
Remember, after it cooks up.
Ryan, you're wrong. Dinner movie. Are these the fucking brain trusts and the charismatic figures for dinner and a movie? They suck. They're fired.
You want to let it sit in a
How were they
bowl,
supposed
cool
to hear
down
you?
before you.
Dinner and a Movie, delicious television.
Right. They were definitely direct parodies of specific movies. However, they did not like step outside of themselves. Like epic movie or superhero movie or whatever. It's like they had the bones, or like let's say for a good example, you got Top Secret. The bones were there. The jokes just hung off of the story. But like Same thing with Airplane and Frankenstein. You didn't see, like, nobody in Young Frankenstein showed up dressed as, like, what was popular when that's the thing, you wouldn't know. Like, they would have to pull some cultural touchstone that has 15 minutes of fame during the filming and not after. Fucking stupid.
Friday nights only on the Superstation. Up next, Charles Bronson investigates multiple murders. Messenger of Death, followed by wrestling wild men trying to crush each other in the ring. WCW Saturday night. It's all next on the
Wherever this was, it always happened 5 minutes after the hour.
Superstation.
I want to give that full reverence while it happened, because I feel like that was one of many, like, station identifying logos that was turned into a camera at some point. God damn it. There was so much more pomp and circumstance back in the day. What YouTube channel or Pluto channel or terrestrial channel does this sort of shit anymore? Like, who's going to be like, oh, special occasion, we're doing a movie, and they like FDO does for us, and he puts together like a new GIF. Like, that's part of the old-timey bullshit that I miss. Is like, you won't see A&E or TBS be like, oh, well, just going to blow 45 seconds on just, like, their logo turning into a film projection camera.
They had all the right curves that sometimes took them down all the wrong roads.
Oy, oy, oy.
Biography has the sex symbols you thought you knew. Farrah Fawcett's fall from grace. And Margaret's near-death experience.
FFOP Radio, Lady, Ted Turner on TBS and ran it. It's true. Called Turner Time. Channel service. That's not a bad idea, though. Right?
And, of course, Raquel. Women who are unforgettable. Dangerous Curves Week. All next week at 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific on A&E.
These are moderate curves.
Tonight on A&E,
no one's getting
handsome Hollywood great Cary Grant on Biography. Then a 60s guru.
Right, like station idents, Jameson, all this stuff that, like, I don't know why we needed it. We didn't. Like, you knew what channel you were watching. Like, when PBS was like, hey, you're watching PBS. I went, no shit. Now keep going, right?
Gone mad. The unicorn Ira Einhorn on investigative reports. And certain doom in an Egyptian tomb.
Superstition is one of the greatest forces the world.
I didn't either, Raquel Welch. But, like, by the time you and I were around, they were just, like, footnotes in tabloids. Like, what's his name from Little House on the Prairie? Michael Landon. Whatever his fucking ass was all over the tabloids. And I go, who the fuck cares?
Poirot is
Nickelodeon
cursed
Mad TV had the best bumpers, hands down.
with a mystery to die for. As a special week of
Cartoon Network
Poirot
came in
continues.
close,
It all begins tonight at 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific on A&E.
Whoa. Gypsy Kings covered that. That's good stuff. Boring. Terrible. These are the worst.
Hi, I'm Jerry Van.
Hello.
If you love mob movies, you're going to love mob hits.
If you love mob movies, you're going to love songs about the mob.
Of 22 classic songs making up the ultimate mob movie soundtrack.
Hilarious.
Lazy Mary, you better get up. She answered back, I am not able.
That's the thing I miss about old-timey music. When you watch shit like this, there's 4,800 of the best hits of the mob music. You were in for a lot of them being like song stories.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this bitch is crazy and she won't get up and like she ate too much pizza or whatever. Like, it's always some crazy, like, long ass story. And you're like, oh my God, people were listening to this. I don't know if there are narrative songs out there now, but like, imagine like just singing a story to somebody.
Well, it's like this. That reminded me of like, it's a Christmas song called Dominic the Donkey, and it's an Italian song, but it's like a whole story.
Well,
like the
I'll give
Dominic
it a pass
the
for
Donkey.
holidays because there has to be. I mean, that's the time when you want to have like shit like that.
Songs are very bad.
Jesus, this suit stinks. What?
I eat Aunt the pasta twice just because she is so nice, Angelina.
And these guys were fucking playing this lame ass shit and pounding puss every fucking night. You know, as soon as they got done singing about rigatoni, they were slapping their dick across like a line of women's faces.
That's the same. Dominic the Donkey's the same artist as that other guy that reminded me of Dominic the Donkey. That's funny.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Are here like Al Martino.
Try listening to Al Martino.
One heart.
These guys all died of concrete shoe infections.
Dean Martin.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
And it ended up infringing upon a song you wrote years earlier.
That's amore.
This dude was just doing sexually perverse things to poor women in the 60s.
Style, sophistication, and class. This is the ultimate mob movie soundtrack.
I'm the only one of these people left alive, so they had to come to me. Let me take my glasses off. Enjoy the mob. I think it's Sinatra.
Oh, Marie. Oh, Marie. Oh, Marie. Oh, Marie. In your arms, I'm longing to be.
All the songs you want in one convenient collection. It's an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, you can either buy this 2-disc set or spend one night at Oregano's ordering a thin crust pizza.
Mambo, mambo Italiano. On each lover's
That'll get you, chub.
I'm a girl I wish I knew.
This not so much.
On an evening in Roma.
To order Mob Hits, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-367-7179 or send check or money order for $22.95 for 2 CDs or $19.95 for 2 cassettes.
Yeah, not for nothing, guys. The Mob are a pretty rough group of dudes.
Everything is going to be
copyright claims all in one collection. Yeah, fight over it, YouTube, you fuckers.
Plus $4.95 shipping to the address on your screen. Rush delivery available. Call now.
Double cassette.
Hell yeah.
Dairyland Greyhound Park is your
I
triple
want it all on tape, bitch. If I want to hear something, I want to rewind it.
Crown simulcast connection on Saturday afternoon, May
Dairyland
15th.
Greyhound
You can
Park.
watch and wager all
Those
the
are
thrills
some
of the
live
124th
hounds.
running of the Preakness Stakes live via satellite from
I
Pimlico.
can't imagine being like a dog or a horse race better, like going to a place like this every time. No COD. Sorry, no COD. We got burned too many times.
This course in Maryland. Doors open up at 9:15 a.m.
Doors open up at, I'm checking here, ruffling of papers, 9:15 a.m.
9:15.
Guys, do they have to do it in one everywhere we go? They have to do it in one?
Bird simulcast wagering. Dairyland will feature a special Preakness
Horse
Day
racing is
breakfast
huge
buffet
in
in the
Japan. I imagine they're, horses are huge compared to the Japanese people. So yeah, of course, I would imagine it's huge in Japan.
Sports Lounge until noon. Advanced wagering is also available on the Preakness Stakes
Enjoying
Friday.
plates of grapes and cheese while you wait for your dogs to race, you scum-bellied sack fucks.
May 14th. Dairyland Greyhound Park is the
I-94
better bet on Highway
Kenosha.
158, I-94 Kenosha.
Hurry before your parents find out you have a problem.
Don't try this with an ordinary pen. Introducing the revolutionary Penally Fountain Pen.
That's a hell of a pen. It'll stab through a can?
Amazing pen
Damn.
features a unique iridium tip
I'll
nib,
kill
specially
you.
crafted
Stab, and it'll do it.
and constructed with Swiss
Iridium tip nib.
precision engineering. It's hard, it's durable, it's virtually indestructible. No more blobbing because it comes with an ink flow control valve, which ensures
You guys have any... Here's what I have trouble with. Every time I carry a pen around, I have trouble with blobbing. There's unsightly stains in my pants from
You got
blobbing.
blobbing problems?
smooth and free-flowing action.
I
You
got
can
mob
choose to
blob.
use the removable pump or the disposable cartridge. Because it's pressure sensitive, it adjusts to your own writing style.
So sensitive. Yeah, I can't wait to start writing letters. It's 1999. The internet is on the cusp of exploding. I
Hubba,
can't
hubba.
wait to buy a pen to write letters. Guys, if you like this commercial, write us a letter.
Type
to
a 1 in the
FFOP
chat.
Radio, care of a physical address at P.O. Box. No one writes letters anymore.
Thick line or thin line, left or
Ooh.
right-handed. And unlike
Ding dong or thick song.
Why would you
Mary
write left or
Fountain
right, or
pens.
say
Penally
left
writes
or
in all-
right-handed? A pen.
Because if you're left-handed, you want to know. Say, hey, does this pen work in the left hand?
It should work in either hand. You have
What
to
they should
just
do
change
is
your hand.
Sell them in left-oriented. Ryan put a 1 in the chat. Nobody asked for it.
I
but
did.
I assume I
did.
No, you never did. I did.
I did.
Type 1 in the chat if you agree with everything I always said. Thank you, Ryan, for that 1 in the chat.
It's in all directions, just like a ball pen.
Blue or black, we've got you covered.
Guarantees excellent performance first time, every time.
Unbelievable.
And how much do you have to pay? $100?
Quite a few people in the chat have our physical address, Mr.
Would you pay
Yabo.
$100 for a fucking pen? Would you pay $100?
$50? No, it's yours for just $19.95.
It's a fucking... You can stab a soda can with it for $20. A chopstick will do that, and they're free when you order Chinese food.
Oh, Ryan
Plus, if you take advantage of this special
Ryan
offer, you'll also get 5 matching Penelli pens absolutely free.
Hey, guess what? You buy 1 pen for $20. We'll throw 4 more in, reducing your value to $10. No.
5.
5, nothing.
4.
It's $20 for 1 pen.
Plus 4 more.
$4 a pen.
Didn't I just
You said
say
4.
that?
You said 4.
Yeah.
Ryan, type a 0 or a 1. Type a number in the chat if you agree with me, or a letter, or a symbol. Type anything in the chat if you agree with me.
But type nothing.
Type a blank space. If you pay $100
You'll get this executive ball pen with a pocket-style refill system absolutely free. This roller ball pen writes practically on any surface, even upside.
As long as that surface is paper. It'll write upside down. If you're lying on your back, hiding under your bed, writing a missive in your journal as two, I guess 1 guy you know and 1 complete stranger, a woman he picked up at the bar, fucking above you, and you're hiding under the bed, you can write up, Dear Diary. Look, he agrees with me. That's definitely a symbol.
Upside down, also free. When you need
glass, wood, boners, upside down, right side up,
boners,
left, right, center. It'll make ink, half chub, full chub.
Colors, this combi tricolor pen writes blue, twist for green, and again for red. And it's also
keep twisting.
Free. And this slim yet
I keep twisting for the right color.
Stylish ladies pen that fits perfectly in all handbags, also free.
Do you give us the handbag too?
Lady, it comes with a free tampon because you're ladies.
And this beautifully crafted mechanical pencil that writes and
Dear other ladies, I'm writing this with my lady's pen. It will soon end up back in my purse.
They're giving you so many things for $19.95.
My husband bought 5 of the pens. He let me have 1. I'm a woman who shouldn't be allowed to have pens or the right to vote, but here I am, ladies.
I should know how to
Don't
write.
let your husband see this letter or they'll definitely beat you within an inch of your life. Enjoy the butter churning, etc.
and draws smoothly, also free. These are yours free with your Penelli fountain
Asking for a squeaky voice friend.
pen. All exclusively.
You calm down, all right? No, death. That's all I want. It's all I need.
Designed in Italy and manufactured with patented Swiss technology using stainless.
That's a Swiss astronaut pen, Rachel. They sent their best Switzerlands to space.
Steel construction. These pens take standard refills and come in individual gift boxes. This amazing collection is worth $100.
Do you want to disappoint up to 5, 6 maybe family members? Unless you want to keep one for yourself, then 5.
Look, it's worth $110.
Says who? Says the people selling it to you.
$10.
Plus shipping and handling.
Guess what? If I put on a steel-toed boot and kick you in between your 2 balls, that's a $475 value, but I'll give it to you for free. Would you take it?
It's yours for just $19.95. Be among the first 100 callers and you'll get this.
Type a 1 in the chat if you want someone from the Switzerlands to kick you in the balls with a boot.
Specially designed checkbook pen, absolutely free.
They specially designed it for checkbooks, guys. Extinct. Hey, you got a checkbook? Goodness, we got a pen for it. Don't. Sorry.
Wait, there's more. Call within the next 10 minutes and you'll get this 60.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Yabo, the pen thief.
5-piece refill pack free, plus a lifetime replacement warranty for the Penelli collection.
We'll refill it for as long as we exist. Lifetime, as if. -1 in the chat. God damn it, Ryan. Right, but the warranty's only good for as long as the company. Like, you think now that Sears is gone, you can write to Sears and be like, hey, my washer, and they go, like, write you back, like, hey, dear fuckwad, haven't existed for a decade. Good luck with that shit. Sears.
To order your Penelli pen collection, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-827-0022.
That's what I'm saying. $110 for... I was $100 for 1 pen.
Oh, yeah.
And the others were what, $2 a piece? Right.
Or send a check or money order to the
Bullshit.
address listed. So call 1-800-827-0022 and order today.
You guys, but don't do like Brick. Don't do like Mr. Yabo. Do yourself a favor. Get a good pen. Find a good. I don't care what you settle on. Have it be good, like material pen wise, or have it be smooth writing. But do yourself a favor of getting like a very good pen. Because all you weirdos who are rolling, Pinelli pen. All you weirdos who are rolling around stealing pens or living off of Bics or whatever.
You're a bunch of sickos.
The bank has good pens. No, it doesn't. Listen, it's like toilet paper, right? There's many ways in which you can clean your ass. Do it the best way, the most comfortable way possible. From me to you.
My heart is crying, crying. Lonely teardrops. My pillow never dry.
Do you remember classic rhythm and blues?
Do you remember when dudes would just sing in front of empty stages? There was no musicians or backup dancers. You just awkwardly sit there in the audience.
Silently watch.
Presenting the Rhythm and Blues Collection. 22 classics.
22 seems to be the hot number.
That's almost an hour for a 3-minute song.
Time for the lids. You don't need to have time for lids. Here's the thing. My favorite pen, oh God. My favorite pen is the Baston.
Let's talk about pens.
Bastion, maybe. It's like, I don't know. It's nice. It's heavy. It's got a decent girth. It's got a nice heft to it. No cap necessary. Just boop, quarter turn, pen's out. Boop, quarter turn, it's back. Writes smooth as silk. And I'm looking for girth and heft. You know what I mean? I want a pen that lets you know that it's there.
Hear legends like James Brown, Jackie Wilson, and Lloyd Price.
Lids, caps, let's get over it. People, precious little caps, Rachel.
Get the Rhythm and Blues Collection for just $12.99. Plus, order now with your credit card and get a free bonus album featuring Ray Charles.
Tell your mama, tell your pa, I'm gonna send you back to Arkansas. Oh,
That's two great albums.
Fucking nailed it. This sounds like AI almost.
Albums for just $12.99.
He don't love you like I love you. Heavenly shades.
I think it's so insane, like that we as a species, like for a solid decade at least, every black artist had to look like a white artist. So they would make their hair like white people. They would like get shot high key like that. So disgusting. Like our hair was the worst. It is the worst. Black people have the best hair, hands down. And the fact that like for a solid decade, like definitely the 50s and into the 60s, it was like, I don't know, put Brill cream in that shit to straighten it. It'll look like shit, but I mean, cool.
Night are falling. It's twilight
time. Photos.
Out of the mist.
Then audition.
Shoot a high key, be like, guys, look at that hair. That's a white guy's hair.
Other Rhythm and Blues albums. Satisfaction is guaranteed.
I wanna walk you home.
So call now with your credit card and get 2 Rhythm and Blues albums for just $12.99.
That is why. I love you so. That is why. I love you so. Don't you know, baby? I love you so. Yeah. I want the world to know.
To order Rhythm and Blues, call 1-800-338-9955. That's 1-800-338-9955. Use your credit card and receive your free bonus album or send $12.99 plus $3.95.
Who are you talking about, Rachel? How dare you?
Shipping and handling to Rhythm and Blues, Department 2, Richmond, Virginia. That's 1-800-338-9955.
Right, no, they don't look white to you, obviously, but like, I'm not saying that we do is that you have the light-skinned African American that gets more play. You shoot him high key. You give him like a Johnny Mathis style white dude haircut. You go, hey, you sell stuff. What's his name? I don't know. But then Chuck Berry wrote a song about his dick. So I don't know what's up and what's down anymore. Guys, that's about it. We've been going for a little while. I feel like that is enough of the 90s for you guys to really sink your teeth into. We saw, God, from your mouth to God's ears, someone tell God to send us more music compilations. What happened to that, right? Like sometimes you see CDs out in the wild. You're out in a store, right? And like maybe you're at a grocery store and sometimes look at like back stock of weird shit. See just like a shoe of recordable CDs, and you go like, oh man, I remember those. Well, what are you gonna use it for now, right? You're not a spy like passing stuff to somebody in a Rome cafe. Be like, oh, here's the disc. Look out for other spies. Anyway, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed it, cool. I'm glad.
Cool.
Thank you, Ryan, for the super chats. Much obliged. We'll be back soon. After another week up at the shop. It's been weird and sometimes busy, sometimes not.
It's
so
been
much
weird.
There's so many true crime cases I want to get into, but like I'm basically down to all the ones that are like 2+ hours of stuff that you're gonna have to cut down or something, because otherwise there's no way. I'm not doing 2-parters anymore. It's fucking crazy. Whatever. Thank you so much for indulging in basic cable late 90s material. I hope you guys can set yourself up with one of those 22 track sets, because
I wish I could. I would get
I wish I had in my car, guys. A CD
fucking
player.
CD player in my car. My back hurts. Bye. Good luck.
For the try to.
You don't have a rest.
Podcasts Radio.